Hull City 0, Chelsea 4. A game that we expected to win and we won. Now, I want to firstly put my hands up and say my bad. Liam Rosenior, I am a fan. Honestly, before he came in, didn't know what to expect, but I did not expect that. Chelsea are actually playing liquid football. Chelsea are actually decent to watch now. I'm not bored out watching Chelsea. But there's some positives today, a lot of positives, and some negatives. But let's talk about it. First half, I must say, we should have done a lot better. At least 2-0 up. We were only 1-0 up in the first half. We should have been at least 2. Pedro Neto got the first goal. But let's talk about it. Esteval. Now, we all know the quality of Esteval. We know how good he is. I'm a huge fan of him. I don't think there's a Chelsea player that dislikes him. What is there not to like about him? He has created the standard for himself, just similar to like Lamine Yamal. So when Lamine Yamal drops a stinker, cool, it's okay to drop a stinker. But when you're Lamine Yamal and we know how good you are, you can't be dropping stinkers. Let's be real. Similar with Esteval, with the chance that he created today. Mamadou Sarr, which I'll talk about later on today, a beautiful ball over the top. And Esteval takes a beautiful touch, goes around the goalkeeper, does the easy thing right. And then just like Fernando Torres did against Manchester United in the 11-12 season, if I'm not mistaken, goes around the keeper, misses it. And Esteval just skies it. I don't know if it was a lapse of concentration. I don't know if it was complacency or whether it was because it was raining and then snowing. I don't know what it was. But he missed. And I couldn't believe it. For the caliber of Esteval, you should be scoring that. That's 1-0. Liam Delap. Now, I know you got a hat-trick of assists today, but what on earth are you doing? The ball did not cross the line. Even if it did, why don't you just score for the sake of it and complain after? I don't know what you're doing. This guy, seriously, he has a lapse of concentration most of the game, genuinely. He's not concentrating, he's not sharp. I just don't get him. Honestly, I really don't get him. Like today, he's playing against a championship level team. Maybe that's his level. Because in the first half, he was awful. He was sluggish. He wasn't doing much. He wasn't getting into the game. It just looked wrong. And it's frustrating. But Pedro Neto got the first goal. And after that second half, we turned things around. Liam Rosenior, I must say, one thing I love about him is the fact that at half time, when he does make changes, he makes tactical changes as well. And it actually helps in the game. Maresca did struggle to do that a little bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it absolutely backfired. But so far with Liam Rosenior, it's worked. This guy, what is that now? 11 games, 8 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Sorry. Liam Rosenior now, what's that? 11 games, 8 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. 2 losses against the first place in the Champions League, the Premier League, and a draw which was completely down to the players against Leeds. Wasn't his fault. So technically it should have been 9-2. But we move. It's fine. One thing I want to talk about as well, Andre Santos. I mean, what a partnership that Caicedo and Andre Santos have. Gives Caicedo the license to move forward. He's a lot comfier alongside Andre Santos, and Andre Santos is actually reliable. I'm not expecting him to get injured like Lavia does. I'm not scared when he's on the ball. Oh, he could get himself injured. No, he's reliable. He's a great dribbler. Some people are even calling him Andre Iniesta. It's crazy, but I'm loving Andre Santos, and I feel like Liam Rosenior is really bringing the best out of him as well. And that really helps Caicedo. And hopefully, when Asuga's back as well, potentially we could see Caicedo resting a little bit more. If for whatever reason Lavia's fit, could see him resting there as well. And in the summer, I'm hearing a little bit of rumours where Chelsea could purchase Baleba. Now, we'll save that for another day of how I feel about that. But again, gives Caicedo a bit of rest. So Andre Santos, an unbelievable game today, I must say. Who's Sarr? Mamadou Sarr. His debut today, which we all expected, FA Cup against Hull, one way to sort of ease into Chelsea Football Club, and boy was I wrong. Ease in, nah. He was already comfortable. He's looking calm, collective, and you'd think Hato and Sa, the youngsters on the left hand side, that's where Hull City can potentially use that to their advantage. No, they were both pretty sound. Sa, no problems. And again, it helps when you got a reliable centre back next to him. And Fofana currently, in my opinion, is the best centre back. Obviously, Colwell's injured, so Fofana is currently the best available centre back that we have. And that left hand side, I must say, solid. Hato as well, solid performance today. But the only thing I will say with Hato is that I am a bit scared when he does go up a bit too high. It feels like he's playing left wing. But overall, if he can get a lot more minutes, hopefully gives Kukurea some rest. He had an injury today, so obviously he wasn't playing at all. But yeah, very happy with those two. Pedro Neto. Now, I know a lot of people going to say, Sana, you cook him all the time. Don't give him his flowers. Look, a lot of Chelsea fans cook him. And today he did not play like Pedro Neto. And I was surprised he was playing in the 10 because I thought Esteval was going to be playing in the 10. Pedro Neto on the right and then Garnacho on the left. And that's a partnership that I absolutely despise. But I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Pedro Neto, firstly, scored a corner as well, directly from a corner, which the keeper had an absolute mare from. Also scored a brilliant goal from outside the box, slotted perfectly to conclude his hat-trick. And yeah, that's the Pedro Neto we sort of wanted, expected, but then again, we're playing against Hull City, so for me, I'm going to take that performance with a pinch of salt, considering how frustrating he's been throughout the whole season. Now, someone who is actually frustrating, Garnacho. Garnacho, this guy, I swear to God, I don't know what it is, but even in his United days, I just see a reflection of his United days, honestly. Apart from the fact that he's that super sub, like, I don't get excited when Garnacho comes onto the pitch. I'm gonna be real. But obviously he played the whole game today. And for me, he's just so awful 1v1. Struggles to take his man on. And I mean, come on. You're playing against Hull City and you can't even take them on and cause havoc. Like, I reckon if Gittins was playing today, he would have cooked. But yeah, Garnacho is just frustrating, man. Honestly, like if we could sell him, I would. Honestly, I have no faith in him. I've sold my stocks with him. Generally, the only positive I had was actually two positives. One, the profile. It's a profile that Chelsea really needed. A runner, not someone that ball hogs or wants the ball a lot. And two, because we can flex on United when he does well. But that's if he does well. And yeah, he's frustrating. And like I said, Liam Delap, also frustrating. But in the second half, he was a lot better. He was a lot more involved. He was, again, 3 assists. 3 assists today. Did well to get himself in the areas, but we still need more. Like when Garnacho's crossing, Esteval's crossing, Neto's crossing, you need to get on the end of it. You need to study these strikers, a modern day striker like Osherman, an old school striker like Drogba, where when it comes to headers, they're great, or getting inside the box. Look at Haaland, for example. And again, I'm not comparing Liam Delap to Haaland, but look at him as an example. Study the game. He's, regardless of how many touches this guy makes all game, this guy can make the most of it by putting himself in the right area. And yet Liam Delap, it feels like when, especially Garnacho, he puts the ball in. It's either A, he puts the ball in and nobody's there, or B, he's just crossing it for the sake of crossing it. But Liam Delap needs to get in those areas at the very least to give Garnacho a chance. But yeah, it's extremely frustrating from my point of view for those two players in particular. And the other positive is the fact that we had two academy players jump on the pitch today. These are the type of wins that obviously when you are comfortable cruising, which in the first half we wasn't, 1-0 up. We've seen it all before where Chelsea 1-0 complacency, we bottle it, whatever it may be. But this time round, 4-0 up, bring on the academy boys. Shout out to Derry making his debut today, and Maheka obviously we've known him. So yeah, he's back. Chempon came on, Tosin came on, Fernandez came on, got some minutes in. But yeah, like I said, Kukurea obviously was injured, but hopefully he can rest up a little bit. Liam Rosenior playing amazing football. So far, so good. But again, like I said last video and the video before that, the real test is going to be this upcoming fixtures. Who do we have next? We've got Burnley at home. We've got Arsenal away from home, and then we've got Aston Villa away from home as well. So next 3 games not going to be easy. The next 10 games, 15 games, or whatever's remaining, it ain't easy. We've got a really, really tough run. And it's really going to test Liam Rosenior. It's going to test the players, the availability, because this is the end to the season where we need players the most. But because of how they've been playing this season, they're going to be knackered. They're going to get injured. Correa, he's never injured. But now he got injured, and I'm not surprised. Not in this game, obviously, last game. But yeah, overall, happy. Chelsea won. Hopefully, we can get an easy fixture so we can have a win like this where we're able to play a lot of the players that don't usually start, get some minutes in for the boys, rack them up. Saar, the Mahekas, you know, just Hato, get some minutes in. Andre Santos. So yeah, let's see. W for Chelsea. And now we move on. Liam Rosenior, keep it up, man. But yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my socials as well. As always, until next time, take care and peace.